Thousands of Nigerians who fled Boko Haram attacks to seek refuge in Cameroon are now dying while trying to return home to their quest to escape hunger in the neighboring Central African country. They prefer to die in IDP camps in their own country. A self-help organization, the Goza Refugees Resettlement Initiative, raised the alarm about the dire conditions these Nigerians are facing in refugee camps in Cameroon. The program's coordinator of the organization, Gavs Katia, says the situation is so bad that the refugees are now fleeing Cameroon in droves, trekking the distance between the borders of both countries, preferring to return to Nigeria and die in IDP camps than continue the suffering in the Francophone country. Sadly, some of the returning refugees actually die on their way back to the country. The organization attributes the desperate situation to the reduced care being provided by the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR. And then joining us on the news to discuss the fate of these refugees and those displaced because of insecurity in the northern part of the country is Gavs Katia, Program Coordinator of Goza Refugees Resettlement Initiative. Gavs, glad to have you join us.
Thank you.
Such a pity is a sad story. Let's get to hear the story. I mean, these people escaped their country, and now too whammy, as it were. They're trying to return, they die on the way trekking there, they're suffering from hunger. Tell us the story.
Yeah, you could remember 2014, the Boko Haram strike in Goza. Some fled the country into Cameroon that very year, July 2014. They've been living there all this while, and with the reduction in aid to them, like essentials, food, medication, with the reduction, now they are finding it difficult to continue living in that camp. It is called Mniwao camp in Cameroon. So faced with that situation, with such dire situation, some of them would prefer to trek from that camp in Cameroon to Nigeria on foot, because to them, staying in Cameroon is another difficult situation. Trekking back to Nigeria is a difficult situation. So they chose to trek back to Nigeria. What if they die? So they die. Many of them are coming back through Mubi in Adamawa State. Last month, we recorded those who came into Nasarawa State, Mararaba only in Nasarawa State, 584 of them recorded by Goza Refugees Resettlement Initiative.
Through trekking?
Well, all we know, some of them came back and sought our attention. But some of them told us that they left some on the way, sick, and they never knew what was happening to them. Those who made it are the ones that I'm telling you now, that we recorded about 584. That was last month. Even yesterday, about 37 of them arrived. So we continue to receive them in droves.
So where are they kept when they arrive?
They are scattered here, some of them in camps. Guruku camp, there's Brethren village in Luvu, around Mararaba exits. The number I'm telling you are only those who are arriving into Nasarawa State. There are those who get scattered in around Mubi, Adamawa State. There are those who choose to go to Taraba, Jalingo. This is how...
Aside the story you're telling us, aside I mean, we are knowing about it now.
Yeah.
Does the humanitarian affairs, I think they're supposed to be in charge. Do they know about this? Do they have any affairs ministry?
Yes, that is when I wrote, when we recorded that 584, we wrote to the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction that these people have arrived. If government can do anything to at least help them, to assist them, because they are scattered. They came on foot, some came on foot. There are some who could make it maybe paid transport. So we wrote to them, and I hope it's receiving attention.
When?
We wrote to them on 3rd March.
Last month?
Last month, on 3rd March.
So more than a month now?
More than a month.
And nothing has come out there yet?
Nothing yet.
Aside, because I'm wondering, aside those who returned, who the settlement knows about, nobody knows about what is happening to these people. And then UNHCR has reduced their provision.
Yeah.
What about the Cameroonian government? They're not doing anything to help?
Well, the Cameroonian government, besides providing security, they are also overstretched. They may not do more than that, besides holding them.
Why did
hosting them.
Reduce what they're providing? What happened? Any idea about how?
Well, I think this is even reported by International Organization for Migration, that they have confirmed that there's reduction in care for refugees in Cameroon. Maybe it is not isolated from what is happening globally.
Yeah, with what is maybe what's happening in America.
Yeah.
All the reduction in all this kind of organizations. One is really worried. Do we even have a record of the population of Nigerians who are there in Cameroon as refugees?
Yes. There was one letter written by the refugees themselves on the 8th January 2024, saying that there were about 120,000 refugees. They wrote to the president. And when the president directed National Commission for Refugees, Migrants, and Internally Displaced Persons, when they went to find out, they found out that there were actually 120,677,677.
Wait, hold on. You said they wrote and said there were 1,000 plus?
The 120,000.
No, I mean, when they wrote.
When they wrote.
Okay.
Then the president directed that these people should be repatriated. The directive was to National Commission for Refugees, Migrants, and Internally Displaced Persons. The commission went in to find out whether the figures were correct.
They went to Cameroon?
They went to Cameroon. They actually found out that there were 120,677 refugees, Nigerian refugees in Cameroon.
And so
that was 2024.
Last year. So what have they done?
With this, since then, they have never had, the refugees, never heard of anything from Nigerian government. That's why they have resorted to taking back, to say they better die
in their country,
internally dispersed persons in their country
than stay in a foreign country and die of hunger. It's a very sad story. So, I don't know, what's your next line of action, seeing that the Commission for Refugees, like you talked about government, has gone there, they found the number. Are you following up?
We follow up every day with the influx of these refugees. We cannot cope with the numbers on our own. So we have to follow them that, look, these people have come. What do you do? What do we do with them? So the whole thing is we feel rejected. If people who caused the problem could get attention, like what I listened to you.
About 300,000.
300,000 people. Look at the people that were expelled by the very people that were taken care of now. Did they call it reintegration?
That's what they call it.
So if these people that caused the problem could be reintegrated, could get attention, why? Why not those people that have been a victim of the activities of those people?
That's a good
so
question.
That's the question.
That's a question that the government
that
should be
you, the journalists, the government should come to our aid and do something.
One just hopes that something gets done. And about the program of Goza Refugees Resettlement Initiative, this was your own initiative. I mean, to create this.
Yes, this is self-helping because we are part of them. They are our brothers. We say, okay, what do we do? Let us register this organization, self-help organization, so that we can assist our brothers, bringing them, sourcing accommodations, sourcing other essentials of life.
So where are you getting your help from?
It's individual help, just like we said, self-help.
Does the state government know about this?
The state government knows about it, but has never done anything about it.
All right, I think we'll leave it there. One just hopes that with this now, both the state, the federal government, the ministry is concerned, will really, really begin to look, because you made a very good point. If you can look after, if you can reintegrate the people that caused the problem, yes, why not then really look after the people that the outcome of the problem, people who are suffering because of that.
Thank you very much. That is what where we are now, where we are asking, and we are asking every well-meaning Nigerian to do the same.
All right. Thank you very much. So much. Gavs Katia, Program Coordinator of Goza Refugees Resettlement Initiative, for being on Newsnight.
Thank you very much.